Welcome back, my little friends.
Yo,
Okay, so we're at the intermission between levels 4 and 5, and we've got 12 emails. No, don't worry. I don't think it'll take us 2 parts. Hopefully. So, something weird. You know what? I'm gonna window this so I don't turn my head so much. Hey Gary, I'm sure you're very busy, but I wanted to point out something really strange you might want to analyze a bit closer. By running a search of the words Mach Banach I've found on the Phoenix's CD, I came across a weird site, a site with only one image, but a strange one at that. I didn't think much of it because there are plenty of sites by fruitcakes out there on the web. But then when I watched the first film on level 4, my blood ran cold. The drawing on the door looked strangely like the drawing on the website. In any case, in the same crazy guy style. The style of drawing the Phoenix might use to decorate his program. I don't know who this Adrian is, but he doesn't sound like a very cool guy. So anyway, this film's chock full of interesting clues you have to take a look at. They should help us solve the Futet riddle. P.S. 1. In fact, your buddy Goron seems pretty well versed in esotericism, whatever. Good thing you forwarded him our emails. P.S. 2. Oh yes, almost forgot the site is... Best, Christine. Notice in the Vermont cabin how Jessica's holding a kind of parchment with weird symbols on it? An ancient language? A secret code? Who knows? I'm sending an email to Theo to ask him if he recognizes this kind of writing. Oh, I wanted to deflag it. And this is a reply that says, here we go. Okay, it was in fact a good thing you brought this site to my attention. The site was registered to a certain Ryan Moss that weirdly resembles Adrian Moses, doesn't it? There's a big chance it's him. I'll analyze the image a bit more closely. Best, Gary. P.S. I don't know any Goron. What Goron are you talking about? Huh? But this guy said you sent him our email, supposedly to help us because he lives in Spain. Try to find out who he is. This is starting to scare me. His email is, keep us in the loop, please. For your information, the phrase Duus Nobiscum Quis Contra, Jessica's reading in the cabin, is taken from an epistle of St. Paul to the Romans. It means, if God is with us, who will be against us? Perhaps a lead worth exploring. A number of you have sent me messages asking about the origin of the strange symbols that should figure on the sheet Jessica found in the cabin. They are signs that make up part of the Merotoic alphabet. For millennia, Nubian cultures rejected the creation of a proper writing system for transcribing their language and thus remained anipigraphic. Due to their narrow contact with Egypt, they were familiar with the multiple possibilities of hieroglyphic writing, which they even used on monuments in their own countries. You'll have to wait until the 2nd century AD to see, in the kingdom of Meroe, epigraphs reflecting the local language with its own proper writing system. The writing symbols of the Merotoic alphabet are derived from the Egyptian. There are also hieroglyphs, rarely used, and the cursive script that interests us here, demarcated from the Egyptian Demotic. Due to its structure, the Merotoic language belongs to the Agglutient language groups, such as Turkish and Hungarian, for example, and likely goes back to the Nilo-Saharan language groups spoken today in the eastern Sudan and in the upper Nile Valley, for example, Dinka and Maasai, into which Nubian also belongs. The Merotoic language was no longer used after the 5th century, and today, although its alphabet has been known since 1909, has not been entirely deciphered. Long historical inscriptions are rare and only partially translated. Short texts on steles and offering tables, despite their repetitive formal structures, are only known fragmentarily. To learn more about the Kingdom of Moray and the Merotoic alphabet, I recommend a website completely devoted to the subject. Nope. Same one. There we go. Regarding the OSCS cult, perhaps there's a link to the Faithful of Love. However, I can't really say I really see Adrian in his satanic drawings belonging to this apparently peaceful and rather refined group. Unless by joining them he was seeking answers to his questions about Jesus or the Templars, the books you could see in the cabin prove he was interested in these subjects. The yet unfamiliar writing has an interesting background. Merotoic civilization takes us back to Egypt. Perhaps we've forgotten this for several levels now, but Egyptian magic may play an important role in the Phoenix's ritual. This is not surprising given that Giordano Bruno, the Phoenix's spiritual master, believed there is nothing more supreme than Egyptian hermetism. In fact, since the very beginning of the investigation, several clues have brought us back to Egypt. The names of the modules. When I consulted my notes from the previous case, I noticed that the names of the modules correspond to Egyptian names for demons that figured in the Phoenix's previous work. Zan equals Sun, Arat equal Aron, Remenher equal Remnos, etc. You can at least say the Phoenix is consistent. It also means that the new work contains 36 modules as the Phoenix informed us in the introduction, the 36 stores. The ritual behind the murders. The corpses present incisions to the mouth. Now here's what I found in the Book of the Dead concerning mortuary ceremonies. The rite of opening the mouth performed before entry into the tomb goes back to the furthest antiquity. The priest then sings a series of incantations borrowed from the text of the pyramids. They punctuate each step of the ceremony. At that moment, the incense touches the dead person's lips. The officiator applies a strange instrument to them, the aids, which is widening the mouth, provides the departed use of speech and the ability to call out to the gods. The main purpose of this rite is to provide the dead with joy in every sense of the word, indispensable to their survival. What was closed has been opened. He who lay in death has been released. It's also no coincidence the Phoenix added this phrase to the introduction to his DVD. It's taken from the initiatory journey inside the pyramid. Gary promised to send me some answers to help speed things up. This will allow me to continue my research. Best, Christine. The notebook found in the abandoned building confirms my suspicions. The link between Adrian and the Templars, perhaps even the Faithful of Love. Wow. Well, it's pretty odd, but when I analyzed the image on the Machbanah site Christine sent me, I noticed there was a message encrypted in the image pixels, a method used by terror groups. I don't know why, but in the image in question appears the name Jacques de Molay. Check it out. I've created an algorithm that lets you decipher it yourself, and if you come across similar sites to decode images there too, you'll find it at this location, and I've already gotten it for us. According to a quick internet search, it's one of the main castles built by the Templars in Portugal. The link between Adrian and the Templars is becoming clearer. Well, speaking of Goron, I've got some news, and get ready. It's explosive. The ICPA is about to issue a statement warning all investigators, but I wanted to let you know before everyone else. This Goron you've been writing to is certainly the Phoenix himself. In fact, by studying a little more closely tracks left by Goron, I noticed he made contact with hundreds of investigators. Not for the fun of it, but to ensure one thing, some computer thing that involves a CD. I'm forwarding you the details, but in essence, he was trying remotely to activate spyware spy software hidden on the CD. And finally, our computer specialist has detected spyware in the Phoenix's program. This software is completely harmless and poses no danger to your computer. It may simply slow down your machine's capabilities at times, and only when you run its program. You can therefore continue deciphering the Phoenix's CD as it provides us more and more information about its creator. In all likelihood, this spyware causes your machines to link to each other, thereby increasing their combined calculating strength. This technique of shared calculating ability has already been used by various institutions, particularly in the medical research field. We don't know what the Phoenix is trying to accomplish yet. At any rate, this discovery sheds new light on the true purpose behind the Phoenix's programs. Keep up the good work. So there you go. There's a clue. Oh, where did I put it? I think it's that. Oh, hope I remember correctly. Yes, you can run. Don't worry. It won't bite, most likely. Okay. So we've got 5 more puzzles to go through. A date welcomes visitors at the entrance to Almorol. It will allow you to open Sobzos.
So I think we should go up there and have a look.
Oh, it's this one. So what happens here is we're gonna have to find a date, and then we've got to figure out what each of these cells do. Each cell does a certain thing. Like we lost 9 and 1 there. We lost some there. Basically, each one does something to this long list of numbers, I mean. So yeah. But we don't know what we're looking for. A date welcomes visitors at the entrance to... Oh, a date welcomes visitors at the entrance to Almoral. That's that castle.
Yeah.
So we need a date from it. A date welcomes visitors, so it's something at the entrance. While you're looking that up, I'll try to figure out these sales. Okay, we lost 5 and 1. 5 and 1, that's strange. We didn't lose anything there. We lost 8 and 4. Factors of 2? No, not factors of 2, because we still got a 2. Oh, there goes 6. Then we got 2 and 0 again. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's look here. Almoral Castle entrance. Strategic was constructed on the site of an earlier castle. In true Templar style. Oh, here we go. According to this, the castle. No, where was it? Above the entrance archway to the castle, there is a hand-carved inscription detailing Almoral Castle's completion in 1171. So I'm guessing that's what we need to get, 1171. So I've got to isolate 1. Well, there's no 1s in there. There's a 1. See if I can... Oh, darn, I got rid of the 1 I had in there. So can't use that, can't use that. No, I was trying to... No. Okay, that gets rid of 1s. We don't want that. No, how do I... No, and I can't... Looks like I may have to get a certain combination. Oh crap, I forgot. No, that 7's gonna stick around. Okay, there's a 7. Okay. Yes! And here we go. Okay, no 7. Good. I said 1171, was it?
That was 1171, yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. Oh darn, the 5 stick. 7 and 5 stick, so I can have a 7 or a 5. That's a tough order. Well, now I'm having trouble finding a 1. There we go. But there's a 7. Oh, we are out of time. We will finish this next part.
Laters.